Shaul's words are written to all followers of the Messiah, but his warning to the Colossians is specifically to Gentiles raised in the midst of a pagan sun-god worshiping culture. You beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Messiah. Shaul said very clearly, you who have accepted the Messiah are responsible to follow him. You are to be wary, watch your back, lest any man spoil you. The word spoil is a military term. When an army conquers a city, all of the possessions that the inhabitants acquired through a lifetime of toil immediately become spoil for the conquerors. The any man of whom Shaul refers are the men of the pagan culture of Colossae. These are Gentiles who are separated from the covenants of Israel and have no hope in the true God. These are the men who would conquer and spoil the believers through two primary methods, philosophy and vain deceit. Rudimentary explanation. Philosophy is a Greek compound word that is derived from phileo, love, and Sophia, the pagan goddess of wisdom. Phileo Sophia, philosophy, the love of wisdom. Now, there is nothing wrong with wisdom. In fact, Solomon asked for wisdom and was rewarded with vast wealth as well. But the Greek concept of wisdom has its roots in self-worship, and the essence of Greek philosophy is one's worldview, whatever it happens to be. After the basics of food, clothing, and shelter are satisfied, the primary need of man is to understand the purpose of this conscious physical experience we call life. As intelligent beings, we need a reason to be, and we need a mechanism for our existence. Animals have no such spiritual drive. A cow is just content being milked. And if a man can be misled into constantly chasing better food, better clothing, and better shelter, he will degrade into a simple tax-paying consumer who will get milked all the way to the grave, never understanding the purpose of life. When one admits that he does not know the meaning of life, and he does not know whether or not there is a creator who has a plan for this universe, he refers to himself as agnostic. In Greek, without, gnostic, knowledge. It is the haunting admission that he just doesn't know. Atheists have a more refined philosophy or worldview. Without, theos, God. They envision a world in which there is no God. They are no longer haunted by the questions that torment the agnostics as they search for meaning, because atheists have a religion that comforts them. It is called evolution. Evolution answers the question of how we got here without there being a creator to whom we would be responsible. Yes, evolution is a religion, but one that lacks any shred of evidence in the scientific world, and in fact breaks several of the proven laws of science, such as the second law of thermodynamics. But in the religion of evolution, faith doesn't require facts. It is based on the worldview that there is no creator, and no amount of evidence will shake those who find solace in denial and ignorance. I too have a philosophy, a worldview. It is succinctly expressed in Shaul's letter to the Messianic Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 6. God is, and he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.